Lewis here with Daydream Games Board Game Society, here to talk to you about our March game of the month, Blackstone Castle. Blackstone Castle is a puzzley engine builder where you play as investigators racing to assemble ancient magic relics. The first player to assemble a complete relic wins the game. To set up the game, place the game board in the center of the table and put trace tiles randomly in each white outlined place on the board. Place a stack of trace tiles nearby and the rest of the tiles into the bag. Then, each player gets a turn card, one king card, one reeve, and one wizard card, as well as a wizard token and a knight token. You then shuffle each type of clue card into separate decks and each type of relic card into separate decks and set them nearby. Then you place one card from each deck face up. On your turn, draw one token per knight or wizard investigator card and completed knight or wizard clue card in your tableau. Draw traces from the stack to match the number of reeves in your tableau. If you already have as many traces as reeves, skip this step. To solve a clue, you must meet all of its criteria. Use castle completion tokens to mark the two trace tiles you use to meet the two requirements on each clue card. You must use two different trace tiles on the board to meet the two component requirements. You must also discard any trace requirements shown in the upper right corner of the completed clue card in your tableau. For example, to solve this clue card, you must have a green phoenix on the intersection of L and T and a yellow lion on the intersection of B and S. If you solve this clue, you gain a relic from the corresponding relic stack. Then, take both the clue card you solved and the matching relic type. Use your knights and wizards to manipulate traces on the board, replace clue cards or resolve clue cards. You may continue to use your knight and wizard tokens until you run out or wish to pass your turn. Then replace any marked trace tiles from the replenishment stack. The first person to get all 4 pieces of their relic wins. The art in this game looks very nice, and the artifacts each feel unique. The majority of the art is on the box, however, which leaves the majority of the cards looking fairly basic. The difference between the box art and the game pieces themselves is inconsistent. For this reason, we give the art a 6 out of 10. The game components feel fairly sturdy. The cards feel durable enough to play dozens of times, and the tiles are thick. The board itself is durable enough to be folded and unfolded several times without suffering any damage. We give the components a 9 out of 10. There's a good variety of clue cards, and the tiles being randomized each game ensures that each playthrough is a little different. However, there are no real ways to change up the gameplay, so we give replayability a 7 out of 10. Blackstone Castle is well made. When demoing, we didn't run into any major game-breaking issues. The gameplay is understandable and logical. We give gameplay a 7 out of 10. The instruction book is 8 pages, including some card descriptions and graphics. It is laid out in fashion that is easy to understand and makes it easy to look up the answers to the questions you may have. We give the instructions a 9 out of 10. Overall, we rate the game a 7.5 out of 10. Blackstone Castle is a great game for people who love to solve puzzles. It's simple enough for people who are new to tableau builders and complicated enough to be fun for anyone who likes this type of game. It does take some time to learn the rules and get comfortable with the game, but it's worth the time it takes to learn. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And if you haven't already, leave a comment letting us know what game we should review next. Bye!